Hey, it's us. Me and Walter. The topic is for this video is how me and Walter met. Okay, well, I'm a West Side girl, uptown girl. He was a
East Side.
East Side. And in our town, they are rivalry sides. So, I went to Clark Central. He went to see the shows. I danced, I was in band. I played basketball in middle school. He played basketball. He was a good basketball player. I was ain't got no more though.
I still got it.
And so, our paths, we have probably crossed paths before, but we actually have never spoke. I was more of the quiet type. I didn't really hang, but I wasn't super boring or, I was more of the get it done type. I ain't got time for boys. He was more of the
outgoing
playboy type. So when I was in high school, I always was dating this guy, which I did marry, and we was together for 12 years. There goes him smoking his vape. So, I really wasn't interested in guys. New men. So, I'll never forget, at this time in my first marriage, I was going through depression where we wasn't really together. He was dropping when he got ready. He was being with other women. I was praying, trying to be content, trying to make my marriage work. So one day, Facebook, I got an inbox from Walter. And usually I was getting inbox all the time for guys trying to talk to me. And his line was, "Hey, you have some beautiful kids." And didn't compliment me, didn't anything, just compliment my kids. So I said, "Thanks." That was that. As time went on, I guess he would ask certain questions because he had a daughter and a son that he was raising, and so he would ask me questions. Have they got to this stage where they ask so and so? So he just inboxed me little, stuff regarding kids. And so one day it went from the conversation went a different way, and he started asking questions about me. And I replied, but usually I wouldn't answer inboxes, but I don't know, it was just something about him that I respond. So my first line was, "Hey, I'm married, right?"
Yep.
And so, you want to know what happened from there?
You're going on good with the story. I just fix you where you need help with.
So, we became like best friends. Like I would call him when my then husband at the time was um, acting crazy or getting on my nerves or stuff like that, and he would be that guy that was like, okay, just like a best friend, like a helper or whatever. And then I started getting real attached to him. Like I would call him for every little thing. I would cry to him, and he always gave me good advice. He wasn't trying to get with me, as he said, but he was always like, "I'm just trying to fix your marriage. I'm just trying to make sure because you're married. I like to see people happy." Okay. So one day I was at Walmart on his side of town, and I was taking my sister's friend. And like my ex-husband, he had pissed me off so bad. I was so fed up with his stuff, so fed up. And I was talking to Walter. I was in the jury section, and I said, "I'm done. I'm done." And Walter's like, "Well, what are you talking about?" I said, "I'm done with him. I'm done. This is it. I want a divorce." And so I guess he thought I was playing around, so time went on, and we started. Well, let me back up some. One day I was so upset and so emotional. I went over to his house, and he had tried to kiss me once before, and I wasn't having it. So, this time so he can tell I was upset. I was just it was about at that time when I was at my breaking point. And he was like, "What did you say, baby? What did you say?"
Like I said, you tell better than I can.
He asked me, I was laying on his bed, because I used to always go to his house and lay in his bed. And
she took over my bed.
Yeah, it was so relaxing.
I allowed it though. It didn't bother me.
And he said, "Can I taste you?" And I was like, "What?" And so like he was dead serious, and I was like, "Okay." I said, "Okay." And one thing led to another, and we attempted to have sex.
And what happened?
I stopped him because I started crying.
Correction, you started crying like a newborn child.
Okay, so you gotta think about it. At this time, like, I was not ready for a new relationship. I was just really still dealing with the relationship that I was in. And I had been with this man for so long, like, I knew that Walter had emotions for me, but I didn't. I had emotions for him, but I didn't think it was the right thing to do. I still felt like I was cheating. So I got up and I went home, and my then husband at the time didn't believe me. Like, he knew about Walter, he knew we was friends. He didn't believe that we had went that far. He used to call him gay.
He thought I was gay.
And so we did it a couple more times like that, and I cried. Then finally we was able to go
the whole way through.
And I think he was relieved. I mean, that's pretty much how we met. He just came in my life at a point where I was going through a great deal of pain, and I was very depressed. And I needed a way out, and honestly, he was that way out. Like, it wasn't more as him trying to get with me or me trying to get with him. It was more as a friendship. So, and progressed. Like, we would joke around, like, one day you're gonna be my boyfriend, or I'm gonna be his girlfriend, and then in reality, that's what it ended up being. We even went so far as joking around about getting married. And next thing you know, we was planning a wedding. I wasn't legally divorced yet, but I already was planning my wedding with him. We moved in together shortly after that, and we've been together ever since. Like, you don't see me without seeing him, and you don't see him without seeing me, unless we're working. And my kids got so attached to them, even though they have a daddy, a father, or however you want to say, but he was never really like hands-on. Like, Walter came in and just swept them right off their feet. Like, you can't tell them that this man ain't their daddy. Like, even though biologically he's not. But now,
yeah, my babies.
Yeah. We had a few run-ins with the exes, but they was more of, if I can't have you, nobody can, trying to tear me down and trying to tear him down, so that so I would want to be with him and he would want to be with me. But still through it all, we still remain together. We're going on 5 years strong. Been married for two years this past May. So, I mean, we're happy. We don't have a few
run-ins and
bumps in the road with housing and cars, and even us fighting, even us threatening to leave each other alone. But that's coming when it comes to relationship. My people love and adore him, and I always say I'm his mom and dad's favorite, and he's my mom and stepdad's favorite. Like, he can get anything from him. I can get anything from him. His parents. So, anything you want to add?
Okay. So you pretty much summed it up. You know, I'm missing my babies.
Yeah, the babies already 6 days with their nana and granddaddy today. Well,
they stole them from. She allowed it to go down.
I need that break.
Call the police, get all them arrested.
Yeah, he a police type.
Excuse me.
That's basically it. I mean, where do we see each other? Our relationship in our future is getting old, having 2 more babies.
Aggravating her.
They ain't got no time. We're looking to purchase our home in August of this year. That's pretty much it. We're happy and content with our lives right now. We are trying to conceive right now. We're happy, and if anything, my advice to couples just starting out or that is in some type of situation, I would say always be honest with each other, and remember that you come from 2 different backgrounds. So what you're used to might not be what he's used to, or vice versa, and that you just gotta be honest with each other, no matter whether it hurts each other's feelings or whatever, and be yourself. Don't try to be someone that you're not, or allow someone else to change you. So, that's what I feel. He acting shy, y'all. He's really not this shy. Like,
I'm not acting. I know I'm not shy.
He's an asshole most of the time.
Oh, damn asshole.
But that's my baby. And I wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world. That's
I know you too.
I know you do. See, he's talking on his breath. So, that is how we met.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe for more videos. the bell.
So you won't miss no videos.
New videos every